Hi guys, it's a beautiful day tuning with Epic Reactions.
This is Julius.
Steven.
I'm Good Luck. Welcome back to Epic Reactions XI. If you're new here, and we will enjoy what we do because we react to a variety of stuff. Even if you look at the videos, you can see we react to different variety of things, not just K-pop. So if you enjoy that, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on the post notifications, and if you're going to enjoy this specific video, like the video and share it to your friends. I'm gonna urge you guys to also join our private community, our Patreon. That is what I'm talking about. The link of our Patreon is gonna be on the description of this video, and the Discord link is also gonna be on the description of this video. Today we're gonna be reacting to BTS versus Grammys TikTok compilation because they stood for Asian Pride 2026. So this is about BTS and the Grammys, yeah?
Yeah.
We said something about BTS dropping out from the Grammys, and Grammys did something petty and they deleted their performance they did back then.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a petty act from the Grammys, man. A lot of artists seem to be dropping out of these award shows. It seems like the award shows, this award show specifically, is rigged. So yeah, Julia, what do you have to say about that? Since you have a lot of information about what's going on up there.
It's like usually it's just like the Grammys was they're just petty. They just wanted to use BTS, they know because of the big phenomenon. They know if BTS is involved in the Grammys, it's gonna accumulate their
Viewership is gonna skyrocket. Yeah.
So when I think they got mad when BTS suddenly
Dropped out.
Yeah, we're not gonna submit anything.
There's a variety of artists that dropped out of these award shows.
And they said nothing. So
Yeah.
why is it a big deal just because
BTS dropped? It's because they are angry at what they just saw about BTS dropping out, and the viewership is gonna drop without BTS being part of the show.
Yeah.
So that's why they're being petty by deleting their performances in their websites and their YouTube channels. So this is something that we have to take into consideration because it's something that is big for the world of music. So without further ado, we would like to get started with this video and have some fun. Let's go. Shout out to all Jeans, by the way, for making these TikTok compilations. She never seems to make bad compilations. Her compilations are one of the best. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get started, man. Fuck the Grammys.
I don't give a fuck. Oh, jeez.
How does K-pop compare to American pop?
Just music.
Yeah.
She even categorized.
Seriously, how does K-pop compare to American pop?
Well, that was not the right question to ask.
To reveal a big 5 new categories are being added to the ceremony.
That's their response, man. Shit, sorry. We hope music will be recognized and loved for what it is rather than being divided by region or language. Yep. He was laughing, bro.
Yeah, because wait, can you pause a little bit? That part, it was literally after BTS, we were expecting, it was, I don't know which year, but we were expecting
Was Dynamite nominated?
it was Butter.
It was Butter.
Yeah, and we were literally, it was you see, BTS wins this.
They were destined to win that
Yeah, they were
award.
distant, and everybody were they're going to win, they're going to. And then suddenly Georgia captured it.
Then Kiss Me More was not that famous compared to
And
Butter
we were
back then.
what? It topped charts, it's literally.
It was number 1 on
Yeah,
Billboard,
you
right?
see what they even did to Rose in that Apathy song. Apathy.
Yeah.
It was supposed to win the Grammys.
But they
And
didn't.
literally, in the time of announcement, the other thing.
Yeah.
And
I
Rose
saw
was
that.
literally what?
Shocked.
Yeah, she was shocked.
What? Grammy is definitely rigged. For real, I have to say that.
Because that song was literally the world song.
Apathy, everyone was
It was
singing.
famous.
Even the kids, bro.
Even kids
Yeah.
sang that.
Even little kids were singing that song.
Because we had our neighbor who literally doesn't even know people, but he knew.
Apathy song.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was what?
I think we have to come into a conclusion that Grammys are definitely rigged. There's something going on over there. Mocked. They mocked BTS, man. This concert was held in New Jersey. The fans were going crazy in this. Hooligans.
I did not forward it.
Grammy pretty much sucked the blood of artists and nominate them, have them come to the shows, which they do.
So thankful to the AMAs, which is their most wanted fan voted award show.
How he knew what she was doing there?
All of my favorite albums go to Grammys.
Never again will I fucking go to the Grammys.
A lot of artists are like against the Grammy. Even Zayn Malik.
My little cousin wants to play the game, but give him an unplugged controller so he can nothing feel good about it. That's what it felt like a bit.
Yep.
Fuck the Grammys, man. To hell with the Grammys.
I love the saying, who needs Grammys when you have Grammys?
Yeah. It rhymes.
Is it on the beat? Oh.
Disclaimer, this is for the audience by the way. As the title indicates, this is a compilation for Grammys edits only. No other content involved. I didn't want to upload a video the same day of the announcement. I waited a few days to collect all accurate info and organize them better to give a thorough update about the situation. This has both updated plus funny edits, but more informative than funny. Cause it's a serious issue that needs to be supported, stood for, and reach everyone. Grammys were BTS' biggest dream, so it's not only an entertaining, funny news story. Enjoy. This is for the audience, man. I hope you read this and don't come on the comment section saying, oh, I didn't see like more of Sugar on this compilation. I didn't see more of RM. This is just for Grammys specifically. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be BTS again. Oh my god, 92 million. 2005. And at that time, these two were dating. Come Back Live, it's Netflix, 18.4 million. drew more live viewers than the major awards this year. Who needs who?
Grammys needs
BTS comeback concert drew more global viewership than the recent Oscars, Grammys, Golden Globes, Emmys, and VMAs. Damn, that's crazy. What? For real, BTS is bigger than the industry.
News that has shocked the music industry. BTS has announced they will not submit the chart-topping album Arirang or any of its tracks to the 2027 Grammy Awards.
I would hope that if another K-pop group from a different label was in BTS's position right now, that they would have made the same move.
We currently have like multi-million views on YouTube. We've got like crazy amount of views.
But part of me is telling me that that wouldn't be the case. So I'm really glad that BTS are the artists that are in the position that they're in.
They don't want them to smile.
They're right with my book. They just hit another level. They just hit another level with my book. That's the kind of like sacrifice that makes.
I'm really curious about the people who were there at that time. What are they seeing right now?
Yeah. Yep. A lot of K-pop groups are gonna follow suit right after BTS doing this thing.
We don't know yet.
BTS talks, people listen. Should be one of the most significant entertainment news of 2026, and it received immediate coverage from different news outlets around the world. The news that has shocked the music industry. The most popular music group, BTS announced they will not be submitting their music. Will not submit music. It will not.
Oh, this was like a worldwide news.
Yeah.
BTS does something, it's on the news. Like every news sector is gonna be talking about.
그래미에는 아예 음악을 출품하지 않겠다고 밝혔습니다.
Boycotting the next Grammy Awards
보이콧 선언으로 해석됐는데
appears to be in protest
an apparent protest.
after the Recording Academy added a new category.
CNN, BBC, like we do.
베스트아시안 팝 뮤직 퍼포먼스는
New category has sparked mixed reactions.
sounds like it could be increased.
CNN, bro.
A racialized barrier for Asian performance. We are not just an Asian group, we are a global.
Even talk shows, bro.
Here. Wow! An award statue! Oh, it's a Grammy. 발당보다 여기 뭐 들어가면 안 되나 보다.
Grammys funeral, kinda nervous. The Grammys are gonna definitely fall off. The reactions are completely different.
Aliens, normal, die.
They couldn't believe it, that's why they had to laugh. Bro. What is going on?
Yeah,
Like,
it was 2022.
Jimmy was like, are you serious?
Kiss me more. There's a cat.
He knew, like, this ain't right.
She gonna be like sarcastically.
Once you overcome the 1-inch tall barrier of subtitles, you will be introduced to so many more amazing films.
That was a Korean director, right?
Yeah, the one who directed Parasite.
Oh. This is a fantastic edit, man. Oh, it even happened in sports. You know, like Leicester, that team that was lifting a trophy, it was owned by an Asian businessman. And it was the first time they lifted that trophy in years. They've never done that before. So I had to pause and tell you guys about it.
This dude is not Jackie Chan? What the hell?
Wait, what? Wait, let me see. I didn't see it.
Michelle Yeoh,
Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
What the fuck
Was
are they
was that
doing?
Robert Downey Jr.?
First of all, that vote is fake as fuck. That's not a real vote. That's not a real vote. They give it to who they want to give it to.
Yes.
They give it to their darlings. The fucking, oh, this got critical acclaim, but it sold 2 records. Like, it ain't about always what you sell. I get that. Vanilla Ice, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
there comes a point where when an overwhelming something comes along that has this weight and impact on music, and you give it to fucking Lada fucking Dottie. Lada Dottie! Like Lada Dottie.
For real though, yeah. Only who's this? Yeah, Tableau.
Tableau did what?
Yeah, like after BTS announcement, like they're not gonna submit. The only Korean artist who was supporting BTS is Tableau. Like he's the only one who posted like.
Others stayed quiet.
Yeah, others stayed quiet, and like it's only Tableau for Korean and like other celebrities for in America, but in Korea it's only Tableau.
So shout out to Tableau for being the only Korean artist brave enough to stand by BTS, while others are chasing silence for all for a few scraps. And Tableau is a legend. So that is this like trying to submit theirs or what?
Yeah.
Grammy Awards consideration. Music is simply music. It should not be subject to differential treatment.
John Cena.
John Cena is a big fan of BTS.
Yeah, I know. John Cena is a big fan of BTS, but I didn't know he like did
Yet
something.
it is the one drawing dividing lines and erecting barriers within music that is utterly ridiculous.
I like his age. The highest single day debut for any album in 2026 and later became the most streamed album of the year globally. The B-side Normal also broke the single day stream record for a K-pop music video.
Bro, BTS don't need the Grammys, man. In Spotify history, that's not a joke.
Oh.
All of them, bro. All of them. So like,
Even 29. You know the 29 song on the BTS album, the one that's just the bell.
even 29.
Because they said it like the whole track.
Oh yeah.
Bro, that's insane. Yo, like, I gotta check that out, bro. Hey, I gotta check that out real quick. Yo, I gotta go on Spotify. I just need to confirm this. Come on. They have 37 million monthly listeners, BTS. Hey, Swim has 700 million streams. Aliens 200 million. Fire 200 million, 264. Like Animals 252. Hooligan 310 million. Body to Body 340 million. Normal 294 million. That's crazy. I can't see number. I haven't paid for Spotify because I pay for Apple Music, so I can't see the other songs. Let me ask Chad for this one, and maybe he might give me an answer. I'm asking ChatGPT right now. $164 million streams. 164, and it's just a bell.
Yeah, literally.
That's the
just-
craziest part. That's the craziest part. That's insane.
Oh my god. The Grammys are such little bitches.
For
As
sure.
BTS announced that they will not be submitting their music for consideration at the Grammys, the Grammys said, well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna delete your video.
They're like little
from our
kids.
website." Sure, go ahead, Grammys. Delete the most viewed performance in Grammys history. Yeah, BTS's performance of Butter is the most watched performance in the history of Grammys. Like the whole fucking history of Grammys, BTS, #1 performance. Like, how fucking pathetic are you? You're such a fucking joke. They're just bitter little Bettys, aren't they? Anyways, Army, I'm gonna need
They're like
you
a
to
bunch of
stop
kids,
fighting
man.
with other
Spoiled
fandoms.
brats.
They're not on our radar. Like, they don't matter. What we need to do is keep streaming Arion. If you have not purchased and have the means to purchase, I need you to do that now. And keep the conversation going. Keep trending. BTS said fuck you to the Grammys. BTS has opened up an incredibly important conversation about music and recognition. And it is our job to help keep the conversation going. Repost, comment, share out. And again, keep streaming their music.
The fact that Grammy CEO not only produced but also wrote for SM at one point in his life.
What?
I'm not gonna say it. At the end of the day, all hate and fear campaigns.
He worked with SM.
Yes. Somehow always lead back to the big three. From the very beginning, Army had been calling out the thought that the big three despise the fact that the little group of BTS came from a little ass
That's
company
crazy.
and made it to the top. And these big records that even themselves couldn't even break. These big three companies have connections even in the Western media, yet they fail to produce even a half of what BTS is today.
Their camp was like trying to get me to not do the show and to come and work with XO. They would call it like a filler kind of group.
Oh, that's terrible like that.
Grammys are just a bunch of haters. BTS is a movement. Despite not attending the event and not releasing music in the past year, BTS was amongst the most mentioned artists during the Grammys this year, generating over 767k mentions. Most mentioned artists during the Grammy this year on Twitter: Bad Bunny 975k, Rose to 772k, BTS 767k, and etc. etc.
After getting brutally slapped in the face by BTS's full crew boycott, the high and mighty Grammys finally couldn't sit still anymore. The Recording Academy CEO broke his dead silence overnight and rushed out a panicked official response the very day of the boycott announcement. On one hand, he hypocritically claimed
This is the first time the Grammys responded.
On the other hand, he desperately defended his own obvious loophole, swearing up and down that the newly added Asian category is definitely not a glass ceiling, and that submitting to genre fields doesn't conflict with the general categories at all.
It
Listen to
does.
this same excuse. Isn't this the ultimate definition of hypocrisy? Where was this energy before? Back when BTS used their insane traffic and hundreds of millions of views to carry the Grammys ratings and save their face, the Academy acted high and mighty, never uttering a single word about respect. Now that BTS has completely flipped the table, with all members refusing to participate and slap them silly with absolute confidence, the officials are scrambling to play the emotional card and desperately spin their narrative. This loophole-ridden PR stunt didn't calm the controversy at all. Instead, it completely exposed the Grammys' inner panic and fragile, all-bark-no-bite nature. This out-of-touch, double-standard institution is finally panicking and shaking because they've painfully realized times have completely changed, and today's top global superstars no longer need their biased trophy to prove a damn thing.
Yeah, for real. You don't have to prove like
So the
that.
Yeah.
Grammy CEO, Harvey Mason Jr., had a statement about BTS and people's reaction to creating an Asian music pop category for the Grammys. He said, "I'm saddened to hear that BTS has chosen not to participate in the Grammy Awards process this year. The Asian pop category was created to celebrate the depth, diversity, and extraordinary growth of pop artistry coming out of Asia. More categories mean more artists' work is recognized." He said, "I also want to be very clear, submitting music in a genre category such as Asian pop or jazz or country does not exclude an artist from also submitting.
being considered in the general field categories, including Record of the Year, Album of the Year, and Song of the Year. He said those categories remain open to any eligible recording, regardless of gender. He said, Harvey, Asian pop isn't a genre, pop is. People are also noticing that the Grammys erased BTS's Grammys performances, Butter and Dynamite. And said, but we don't recall there being a UK pop, Europe pop, or Australian pop category.
Never heard of African pop. Have you ever heard of that?
The question is, what exactly is Asian pop? Many Asian countries don't share the same language or culture. The only thing we have in common is that we're broadly categorized as Asian.
Why do you have to go for European music?
Asian music. And you need the rights label to categorize music.
What category do Ed
If
Sheeran
you
and
need a
Yui?
separate category, how does this make sense? In an article on Forbes thread, as BTS continues smashing records, and the Grammys continuing to lose relevance.
Forbes is supporting BTS.
Or how come there's never been categories like this created for Canadian or European artists? Artists, which I love, like Adele, Harry Styles, Ed Sheeran, they all get to compete in the main general fields. They're not based off of region, language, country, but it's only people of color who have these niche little categories made for them. It's always conveniently timed after major victories, achievements, or impacts in the industry. Nobody cares about your very corporate PR response to BTS because what you do is really telling of how you feel about them. Your actions are very different from what you say.
I promise, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about this whole Grammy
This
shit.
girl is a
If
guy
they
had
was
fun
trying to show
with BTS.
diversity,
Oh.
that this wasn't meant to be racist towards BTS. Where is North American pop? Where is African pop? Where is South American pop?
Good
Where's
question.
European pop? And everybody, if you're trying to show diversity, I'm confused here. I'm confused here. Just like they did the same shit with Beyonce after she won. They created a whole fucking category. Then on top of that, let's not forget this fucking urban category.
Arabian pop.
Y'all gotta be kidding me.
British category.
Submit. So like, wait, I don't understand the whole concept of the Grammys. You submit or you get nominated? Like, what's going on?
You submit, then after submitting, you can get nominated. You could, no, you can't.
Yeah, they look like
So it's like they're taking your songs and like, this submission, you can just cancel it and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I think I usually thought they see, they take a look at the songs that performed really well on streaming and views and stuff like that, and they put that song as a nominated category, like they nominate that
That's what
song.
they say. Yes, it's correct. That's what they do. That's what they say. But we're not very sure about that. But the fans say, notice how you say you can submit, like you could get nominated. So it's a statement that you can bring your songs, whatever, but we do not know if you're gonna nominate.
Yeah, so you can submit, but nomination is not a guarantee.
Yeah.
I have a crazy question. Why do you have to submit for a song like a party? You know that song is global. Why do you have to submit that song? You just have to nominate it straight up, right?
I don't understand the Grammys.
Like, it's crazy. Some songs that have gone viral globally.
So you see, after you submit, like I think like the Grammys will pick where they put them. So if you after you submit in album of the year, you're gonna stay like maybe this song is gonna stay in song of the like some of like song of the summer, song of the year or something. You submit the album and everything. They're gonna like.
Now, this Grammy situation is gonna change the whole mindset of artists. A lot of artists back then wished to win a Grammy award. That was like the biggest ambition. But right now, a lot of artists are gonna change their mindset. I feel like
Grammy will be like a laughing stock.
yeah, Grammys now. I don't opt to win a Grammy in the future. Like a lot of artists are gonna like not intend on dreaming to win a Grammy award because of all of this. This is gonna discourage a lot of people to submit their music.
I do feel sorry for the one who's gonna like win the Asian pop who's
They're gonna win that, but they know at the back of their minds they're not the ones deserving to win that.
Yeah, that's
Even though
what I'm saying.
they win it, you will. I'm not so sure about this, but I think you will put some kind of like meaning onto it. People will be like, so
You're the one who submitted while others didn't.
Yeah, and
Get me?
what I feel sorry for them mostly is because it's not them, it's their company.
Yeah.
And you see, when BTS like literally announced this, Hype was like, it's BTS decision, we will still submit, like we're not involved. Like they literally outed them. They were like, yeah. They also put a statement in there like, this was
You know, in general, BTS is just BTS.
Yeah.
BTS ain't hype or something.
Hype was like, this
Like
was
BTS can decide like, I'm gonna fuck you.
They might submit
Yeah.
this. They submit code this, bro.
Hype was like, yeah, it's BTS.
It's
They
BTS,
decided
it's
this
BTS.
themselves. Yeah, us as a company, we're still gonna submit.
Uh,
Like, oh my god, they're like literally.
You know what I actually thought? I thought every K-pop group is gonna stand firm with BTS on
No
this.
one
Nah,
did.
literally
Like,
no one did.
companies are greedy. They're gonna submit. I'm not gonna mention the groups that are gonna be there, but I'm seeing
Stray
them.
Kids. Yo, this is just small talk, bro. This is nothing. No, this is just we're having a small talk.
I'm
This,
so sorry. What did they submit? Oh my god, call
Let's
me.
just continue.
Hype
they
is
might
really
submit
glad,
for this.
man.
We're having this is a hydration break. In every long video, we tend to have hydration
Yeah,
breaks.
and
So
like this is just like we're just giving opinions.
yeah.
So, like, we just-
So if us posing is like a little bit of a trouble to you, you're gonna have to forgive us, man, because we do this in almost every video. We like to talk about what we're seeing on screen right now. So we might as well carry on right now.
Yeah. Oh, see? Yeah, he usually said Korean Chinese.
He was very sure, yeah.
Oh, sorry, you're so busy, sorry.
So easy, bro.
Yeah, oh.
Kick that Grammy, kick it.
What the?
Wait. Is this rush hour?
Coming by and saying what a great job you did yesterday. When you come back, so the FBI evaluate you. Serious? Really? Come on, man, don't be playing. I don't know what to say. It's like a dream come true. I got an idea. Why don't y'all
Take that bag and shove it
shut
up.
up your ass? All of you. I'm LAPD.
They are practicing on like the speech.
Whoa!
That's only Shazam.
Ah!
You know BTS?
This video about us aliens. Aliens by your dad. Mic drop.
This was
Swim!
Kanye West picture. Kanye West is the one who tossed that Grammy award into the toilet.
Yeah, like you all don't just worship armies.
BTS deciding to not show up to the Grammys honestly is shaking the table a lot. And obviously raising some egos. You have the CEO himself recording Academy members who are also directly involved in the Making Others category and other Asian recording Academy members pushing back at BTS's decision and defending this category
Wait.
while also completely missing the point. They keep saying, oh, BTS can submit to these other categories.
Little head of K-pop has
While
9,000
according to
followers.
this other recording
They're
Academy
usually
member,
low-key, I guess.
who is non-American, from China, non-American, who says she is shocked this category got pushed forward without ever consulting Asian artists outside of America. For example, her, and for example, because a lot of us keep forgetting, BTS are also recording Academy members, voting members, without consulting them. Like I said earlier, I feel like a lot of people's egos are bruised, typically because they thought they were doing something good. That's what they say anyways. They ended up getting heavily criticized. Take the criticism,
and go back to the drawing board because you are excluding a lot of people. Even in this one Asian category, it doesn't even account for all of Asia. And I wish we could call a spade a spade. I don't know why we're pretending this category was not made for BTS. Tá com cara de bravo, tá com cara de bravo, tá nervoso, tá? Fica quieto não. Fica quieto não. Tá crescendo o bigode aqui do lado esquerdo, sabia? Tá I'm Grammy. I'm Grammy.
Bro, what? Ah, that's great.
What the fuck? Who did that to them?
A lot of celebrities responded. Bro, a lot of celebrities responded to that.
I feel like other artists could have supported BTS, but they're
Not the
controlled by their
company.
company.
Yeah.
BTS now is very big, like they're not controlled by their company.
They make their own decisions.
Sure, Korea is sweet as well. Like the
They're
company.
also being controlled by their company.
Yeah.
Oh, he went to a Stray Kids concert.
We're like into the music industry for America. We don't know if there's a place for us or not. And
What interview was this?
the Grammys-
This thing about BTS. Yeah, I mean, because clearly they would win.
CBS?
If this new
News.
category is something that they were throwing their music into, they're saying, you know what? No, respect us on a broader level.
That's right.
Because our music appeals to everyone.
Seriously.
Everybody, the artistry is there, the musicality is
You know,
there.
the
We
sad
are
thing
as
is, it's not that
everybody
they're
else.
silent, it's because if they speak, they might face the repercussions from their companies, right?
But the
If other
companies
people-
also are
Yeah.
BTS.
If other K-pop idols speak
Like,
up,
Yes.
that's why I said they're controlled by their company.
Yeah, that's the problem. Not only the idols are seen as BTS sisters and brothers, also the companies itself
Yeah.
must have seen as BTS sisters and brothers. And the companies not speaking means that they're onto something.
The company, which company?
The companies that didn't speak.
The companies that, wait, Julius, JYP, SL, and like, and
Hype.
Hype spoke that they
They
said,
supported BTS.
no, they didn't. They like, it's the decision for themselves.
Yeah, that's
Other
the
companies
problem.
are literally in rival with like Hype, so like I think
they might pounce on this opportunity.
yeah, they might pounce they're not like there was only big three, so like when Hype rose and right now people are like it's big four, so that will
But
not
considering
be-
BTS sisters and brothers of K-pop, it didn't mean SM is a brother. Yes, no. It meant their companies within Hype who mostly
And now,
corroborate.
the company
with
within
BTS.
Hype are also controlled by, but because Hype is a subsidiary.
Mm.
Inside the subsidiary, there are other companies, and those companies are controlling their artists, so it will be very hard for
That yes, it's the same thing I'm saying. That's why they are silent. Why
Yeah.
are they silent?
I feel like every Asian artist should have supported BTS on this
There's
decision.
some Asian artists like that Chinese woman who was like literally he was also like supporting BTS.
every artist from Asian continent should have joined forces with BTS, because this is not something right. You know, you cannot categorize music into like a specific genre because you don't want BTS to win the major
Grammy.
And you know what they say? Like the CEO literally say Asian, pop. Then he say Chinese, Korean, and Japan.
Only those countries.
Yeah.
What about India?
That's why other people say
What about Bangladesh?
Because they literally specified only 3 countries.
What about Bangladesh?
Hanuma kind?
What about Nepal?
Yeah.
What about us? You know, I'm half Tanzanian and half Indian. What about me? Like, what about me, man? What about me?
Because there are a lot of like Asian countries. So why put 3?
Like, that's crazy, man.
Right, and they don't even need that validation. They're that big of a group.
Right.
Like, they stand on
Also, yes, you're right. I don't really need a Grammy. We're BTS.
Yeah, they were shocked on this interview. I think people still have that stereotype. You get what I'm saying?
Have they won a Grammy? Probably not, huh? Nah. The Grammys be hating, bro. Let me just go ahead and say that. Like, I know good and fuck well. Not because they don't deserve it, but I know they ain't got no Grammy. Why? Because the Grammys are some a bunch of old ass white men behind the desk. How the fuck you know what's hot? How the hell do you know what the streets want, bro? You don't. You're not out here. You don't put your ears to the streets. Y'all should have been got a Grammy, I'm sure, but like I know y'all didn't get one. I don't have to do my research. I know y'all didn't because, bro, some of the greats of the greats of the greats haven't got one yet. I know they didn't. They uppity ass bitter mother. Fuck the Grammys, bro.
Okay, Hype reportedly clarified that BTS's decision to not submit for this year's Grammys was not part of a label-wide boycott. The company said other Hype artists will continue submitting their work individually, while BTS chose not to submit after careful deliberation, saying the decision was made to protect the status and pride of the K-pop industry as a whole. So Hype is not.
It's not supporting BTS.
Hype is not backing BTS on this.
It's stupid. Oh my god. I'm just like literally like curious. What is Banshee doing? Because like BTS are his boys.
Yeah.
Wait.
Is Banshee still the CEO?
Did he go in jail? Wait.
I don't think if he's still there. I don't know.
He's not the CEO. He's not the CEO. Wait, he's not the CEO of BTS, but I don't know about Hype.
Okay, there's another info from All Jeans about this TikTok compilation. I want to clarify something. BTS didn't say it's a lifetime boycott. They said they are boycotting the 2026 Grammys. So if Grammys get rid of these categories and treat music as one fairly, they can submit again. And it's their own decision, not Hype. Hype groups can still submit this year. Oh, so I understand this. So this is just BTS's decision on submitting, not submitting.
But the company could have really supported them. Like, this is stupid.
So Hype is like, oh, the rest of you can
What
submit.
BTS is actually saying is, America, you are not the musical center of the universe.
Yeah.
Gangster, most badass, legendary, iconic, move. BTS has announced that they are going to be boycotting the Grammys.
BTS not submitting for Grammy, not only just refusing to submit for a Grammy for 2027 is so hard.
And I am so proud of them for walking away with their self-respect because they know what they work on.
They didn't want to compete against black people, so they made rap and R&B categories of the Grammys. They didn't want to compete against Latin people, so they ended up making a Latin Grammys, a whole different separate Grammys. So they didn't have to compete about people from Latin America. And they don't want to compete against Asian artists because they don't think they can win, so they made Asian music categories. And good on BTS for saying we're not even gonna fucking submit for that because this is bullshit.
BTS just demonstrated what you do in a toxic relationship. You set boundaries, you walk away.
This is rap because the thing is, music transcends language. It goes beyond borders, and it truly has a powerful capacity. As you can see with BTS and how they're able to sell every single country. And that's with the language barrier. Most of these people don't speak Korean fluently.
Korean. Most of the songs in Underground were written in Los Angeles with the help of American and Latin American Grammy-winning songwriters and producers. BTS started in Korea as K-pop, but they long ago transcended those origins. They crossed over into the global mainstream and became the world's biggest band. And after having achieved all that success because you're Asian, we can't give you album of the year. So while I think the Grammy is intended to be inclusive with the creation of this category, you wind up offending the world's biggest. What this is really about is undermining the accomplishments of an ethnic minority in order to save face.
I'm not getting no sleep. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so proud. Look at our boys taking a stand.
Really, Grammys? You're gonna delete all your videos about BTS? Talk about a toxic relationship. The reason why BTS was nominated for Dynamite, and I think it was nice they lost to Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga. And it's funny because I think like 10 million people tuned in for the Grammys that year, and afterwards BTS Be Live, and that pretty much matched the numbers of people. They were talking about not having to win, and they were sad about it.
The Grammys don't care what BTS said, the Grammys don't need BTS. Yes, the fuck they do. The Grammys were doing damage control in my comment section only recently. As we all know, BTS are the first ever World Cup halftime show. The Grammys decided to use BTS front and center on their social media page, but they didn't mention BTS in the caption. So they in my comment section brought this up, and the Grammys was good idea to
Oh, they didn't mention them.
They didn't mention the whole thing. We love BTS. That's what the comment said. The comment said that they weren't in the caption. BTS weren't in the caption. Everybody else in the poll was in the caption. And you know, I know as a social media manager, that you don't see a poll unless you click into the comments.
I only know 2 songs by BTS, but I'm gonna do a little deep dive into their music because what they said about not submitting their music to the Grammys, respect. Because I thought that shit was weird when the Grammys made those categories. I felt like it was racist, but I couldn't say it was racist. So like, I'm gonna do a little deep dive into the music because honestly, fuck that.
As an Asian person, I know this experience all too well, just being othered, put in a box, that Asian box, that sidekick box, where you'll never truly be able to be represented as one of the main things, one of the leads, one of the main characters. This experience is all too common for people of color in general, even in the Grammys, boxing the black community, the black artists into R&B categories, when sometimes their music that they release and win the award for isn't even R&B, but it's their way, it's the Grammy way of othering them and keeping them away from being able to achieve higher honors because they reserve that for, you know. I would also say it's kind of wreaked havoc in terms of how we're perceived culturally. That whole model minority myth, the hypersexualization of Asian women, just like that hot garbage ad campaign from Equinox Gyms, and the demasculinization of Asian men. Even on an individual level, we're told that it takes on our mental health, particularly our relationship to success and self-worth. Because there's this undercurrent of, oh, we should just be grateful to be invited to this party, to be playing this game. In a way, that's kind of the same pattern that BTS has experienced with the Grammys, where they're consistently nominated, consistently invited to perform because they want the ratings, yet they never win.
If you're not even going to let us eat at the table, then we're not even going to enter the room. Energy.
I know there's some army out there that are like, oh, but I really want them to win the Grammy, and yes, like I understand the motive behind that, you know, like you want them to have what they actually deserve, right? But I mean, they don't need it, and they're busy, they got the world tour going on, they don't need to make a TikTok for the Grammys, they don't need to give them any attention. I mean, I'm just so happy that they're sticking up for themselves here. And BTS didn't like the fact that they would be categorized just by region or language, and as a result, the Grammys is acting like that petty ex.
I can reject you, but you can't reject me. How dare you? I'm gonna delete everything about you.
Especially on their YouTube best performing videos was about BTS, but they took all those videos down. And even on their main website, any videos regarding Butter and Dynamite, those were the best performing videos, but yeah, they took those down too. I almost feel like I'm watching a breakup happen, even though the relationship never happened to begin with. What's next, Grammys? Are you gonna change your hairstyle?
Friendly reminder that BTS have the biggest balls in the industry.
I know this is never gonna happen. I know this could never happen. But imagine every K-pop artist does not submit. And yet, when it's the full Asian section, it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. But that would be so good.
It's a really powerful example of someone successful, someone Asian, owning their success out loud and absolutely refusing to sit at the side table.
I think literally the K-pop idols would boycott it because everyone knows that someone should have won that first Grammy in the K-pop industry. It should have been BTS, and whoever does win it and goes to accept it, honestly, will lose my respect for them.
For sure, this is what I wanted to say.
Just out of pure solidarity.
And for those K-popers who's gonna win Grammy next time, you remember BTS paved the way for you, and that category is not a K-pop category in Grammy. That's a xenophobic category. That's a racism category.
They made this decision with the idea that the Scars movement is necessary for the Asian industry and K-pop as a whole. So if you think of the big picture, I would hope that if another K-pop group from a different label was in BTS position right now, that they would have made the same move.
It also is about defining success doesn't need to come from external validation, from the very system that once symbolized global recognition. So to see BTS really taking a stand, not just for themselves, but it feels like it's for us. And it feels like it's for people of color who have experienced this through and through their whole lives.
That's the kind of like sacrifice that makes people just great. I just think that's a lot of shout out to BTS.
Grammy needs them. They don't need Grammy.
Peed on by Kanye West. They are not bothered at all.
So what's the next step for BTS? Maybe Grammy? There you go.
Yeah, bro.
Yup.
True.
Christian people also like literally talked about it. He made an R&B album, like literally it's R&B, but like the Grammy said no, it's pop. Like we gotta put it pop, but just was like that's an R&B album. Like I know my songs, I know what I made, but they just say you.
They forced him to be in the pop category.
Yeah.
We just be like, okay, fuck that one. Give me my album back. I'm a cool.
Bonus clips.
미공과 꽃이 펴줍니다.
Like, bro. Okay.
It's a blessing. It can get so much love. Yeah. For going. Ooh. For hungry. Yeah. Good. Yeah, that's fine. What we have to do. 제가 여기요. 됐어. 안 끝났니? 제가 여기요.
Watch Jay help recover. Like a pro.
Oh my god.
They recovered, bro.
Take your seat. BTS, take your seat. BTS, take your seats. Okay. Please, John Legend, Chrissy. We're rocking out to see one of the other stage.
He was standing on the seat.
Yeah. And variety.
You know this trend.
I know this song.
It's a very long time ago show.
He or she?
Boy.
Boy. Meanwhile, boy.
He was busy checking their genders.
Meanwhile.
Everybody is dying.
Not BTS, but
Yeah? Bro, he lost his footing. Oh, that was it.
Audience, like as normal, like I enjoy your videos.
You know, at first I thought BTS will not consider themselves in any Grammy Awards forever, but audience qualified that.
Yeah, if they change.
If they change.
Yeah, if they
open mind.
Yeah, if they treat music as a whole, as a general category, not like categorizing them, they will submit it. Yeah.
I hope people don't submit for this. Like I hope the Asians like don't do it. But if you do it, like oh my god, that's so bad.
You never know. Maybe
The
Grammys.
companies and
Maybe Grammys might change their decision and like not and erase the Asian pop category.
Yeah, maybe.
If they do that, then that means BTS will submit their work. So.
But even though they submit, like Grammys is still like, you know.
Grammys is a bit shady. It's known over the years. A lot of artists have been criticizing the Grammys. Even Kanye West, coming from an artist who won the Grammys,
and threw it
in the toilet and peed on it. I mean, that's a lot of criticism, man. There's something going on behind the scenes in the Grammy headquarters that we don't know about. You know, yeah. That was BTS versus Grammys. It's a compilation. We've said a lot of things in the video. So if you've watched this video up to this very moment, you will see our comments about this TikTok compilation. If you haven't, then you've missed a lot. We've talked about a lot of things throughout the video. We've paused a couple times. So right now we don't have much to say, right?
Yeah.
We've said everything throughout the video. So if you've watched this video up to this very moment, then you're in luck. You've seen every single reaction from us. And thank you for supporting us. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our Patreon, that is our private community. If you want to be part of our private community, that is our Patreon, and request any video you want us to react to, then join us right there. We'll be right there waiting for you. I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds to click that link on the description of our Patreon. Let's go. Let's go. We can do this. Don't hesitate. It takes a lot of confidence, I know, but we got this. Thank you for joining. There's a variety of stuff that we do over there, so you can be part of any tie you feel like. So that's it for today. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching again. We'll see you again later. Take care. Goodbye.